children. Welcome back. So let us revise first of all what we had learned in last. We learned that Patrick found doing homework very boring. One fine day, he found this cat playing with a doll, and later on he realized that it was not a doll, it was an elf. And he had helped the elf from the clutches of the cat. And instead, the elf promised him to do whatever he wanted to make him do. In that way, he promised to do his homework on behalf of Patrick. But poor little elf, he was not at all used to all these things. He was actually a fairy boy, so he don't know what is maths, what is English, how to read it. So every now and then he needed help. He again and again shouted Patrick to help him in finding the words from the dictionary. So this is what we learned in last. Now today we are going to cover 6, 7 and 8 paragraphs. Okay. So as usual, let's start reading. When it came to maths, Patrick was out of luck. What are times tables? The elf shrieked. We elves never need that. And addition and subtraction and division and fractions. Here, sit down beside me. You simply must guide me. Elves know nothing of human history. To them, it is a mystery. So the little elf, already a shouter, just got louder. Go to the library. I need books, more and more books, and you can help me read them too. As a matter of fact, every day, in every way, that little elf was a nag. Patrick was working harder than ever, and was it a drag? He was staying up nights, had never felt so weary, was going to school with his eyes puffed and blurry. Finally, the last day of school arrived, and the elf was free to go. As for homework, there was no more. So he quietly and slyly slipped out the back door. Okay, children, so we finished reading of 3 paragraphs. Now let me explain you these 3 paragraphs. When it came to maths, Patrick was out of luck. Out of luck means unlucky. Understood? Because when it came to maths, Patrick was out of luck because he found himself doing maths very difficult. And the elf who was very new to all these things, he was also finding it difficult. What are times tables? Now times tables, these are the form of multiplication table, what you do in your maths. So you don't know what is this? The elf shrieked. Shrieked means gave a short or high-pitched cry. High-pitched cry. You would shout and say, what is this? We elves never need that. Elves, they are fairy boys. They don't need all this kind of education or bookish knowledge. They are not used to all these things. And addition and subtraction and division and fractions, what are these? We don't know anything about these things. Here, now he is asking to Patrick to sit down beside me. You simply must guide me. Elf said that you guide me because I don't know all these things. Elves know nothing of human history. To them, it is a mystery. What the humans are used to do, it is totally a surprise or it is totally a mystery and rahasya. Understood? For elves. So, the little elf, already a shouter, he used to shout, he used to shriek, isn't it? Became more louder, just got louder. Go to the library, I need books, more and more books, and you can help me read them too. Now he is asking help from whom? From Patrick, to go to library, get more books so that I become aware of these things, addition, subtraction, fractions, timetables, understood? As a matter of fact, as a matter of fact means in reality. As a matter of fact means in reality. Every day, in every way. In every way means in every manner. In every, whether it may be reading, whether it may be doing maths, doing calculation, in every way. The little elf was a nag. Nag means, what do you mean by nag? Nag means one who troubles someone all the time, whether by complaining, understood, or asking them to do something. So it was completely a nag for Patrick, who the elf, understood. You always keep on complaining, asking one or the other thing, isn't it? So Patrick was working harder than ever before. He was not that much working hard like that what he is doing now. And was it a drag? Drag means something very dull and uninteresting because you don't like doing homework. But now he is forced to do all those things. Understood? Because elves don't know anything about it. So he was staying up nights. He was waking up nights now. Had never felt so very means so tired because he is having now sleepless night. Understood? Because he has to help day and night. Understood? In doing homework because he is not used to all these things. Was going to school with his eyes. He has to go to school also with his puffed eyes. Understood? Suja hua. Understood? Because of sleepless nights, your eyes get puffed when you wake up early in the morning. Sujan ho jata hai aankh mein. And blurry. Blurry means very dim, dhundla, isn't it? So he is now working hard day and night. He's going to school with puffed eyes. Understood? With very tired because he's not getting good sleep. Finally, the last day of school arrived and the elf was free to go. Because he has promised that he will be there till semester. Okay, 35 days. Now that is over. As for homework, now there was no homework because school, that was the last day of the school, understood. So the school will be open after 2 months or maybe after 1 month, like you people have. As for homework, there was no more. So he quietly and slyly means secretively, because he is now scared of Patrick कि वो फिर से और ज़्यादा उसको होमवर्क पकड़ा देगा, तो इसीलिए वो जल्दी से very quietly and secretively he slipped, निकल गया, understood, went out from the back door. Okay, that's all for today. So these 3 paragraphs only we are covering today. Okay, now children, one thing I want to tell you, I won't be giving all the question answers together. Understood? It will be burden for you. So I will be taking paragraph wise. Today, along with this video, I will be covering in this video itself. I will be covering first 3 questions of your exercise. Understood? So that it will be helpful for you to study little by little. Okay? So let's start with first question. Okay. So question number 1. What did Patrick think his cat was playing with? What was it really? So this is from first and second paragraph. Answer. Patrick thought his cat was playing with a little dog. It was a very small sized man who an elf. Second question. Why did the little man grant Patrick a wish? This again I think so from again second and third paragraph. Answer. The little man granted Patrick a wish because he had saved the elf's life from the cat. Question 3. What was Patrick's wish? Answer. Patrick hated doing homework. He wished that the little man should do all his homework till the semester, that is 35 days. That was what was the condition kept. Understood? Kept by whom? By Patrick. Because he found doing homework very boring. So you don't find difficult in doing homework because I am giving everything to you here, isn't it? So make sure you do you write all the three questions in your notebook without fail. Understood? And also learn it properly, children. See you next time.